Sorry for the LinkedIn sound effect. I was just sharing the thing on LinkedIn. Okay. We are live. We are live from
Hello.
I'm joining the stream from Berlin. I have my friend Gold Silver Copper right on my shelf. Everybody.
I'm joining this from Bevy.
Yeah, you're actually floating. It didn't work as expected. You're
Oh,
actually
here I can change that.
you're floating. Oh, you have legs. God damn. Hello guys, welcome to another live stream. I'm gonna place you here. Yeah, there you go. It's good to be back. I did a bit of vacation and cleared my head, and now we are ready to cook again. How are you doing, my good friend Gold Silver Copper, our fox friend on my shelf? How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Another wonderful day in the cyber world of Bevy. I have everything I could ever want here, so it's pretty good.
Amazing, man. How is everything going over at the Bevy virtual world? I was about to say virtual environment, virtual world.
It's fantastic. We have lots of shapes, lots of colorful shapes, triangles, physics colliders, really good stuff.
That's amazing. If anyone could check the volume for Gold, Silver, Copper and the background music, that would be great actually, because I don't know, I haven't checked it myself. If it's too high, just let me know. And also, yeah, if anything goes wrong, just let me know, guys. I feel like I got rusty, man. After taking a break, I got rusty or something, but that's probably a good thing, right?
It's true.
So today's live stream sponsor, I don't know how I'm gonna show it, but today's sponsor, Tupac Shakur. Shout out to Tupac for all his contributions to open source. Great guy. What do you think, Gold, Silver, Copper? What do you think about Tupac's contributions to open source?
No comment.
Fair enough. So I shared the live stream on socials already. More people will come in. 07 to Tupac, 07. Drop 07 in the chat. Also, my beautiful girlfriend is moderating the live stream. Shout out to her for being here for us. In other news, I have new stuff in the background apart from Gold, Silver, Copper here. I have the Rust plushie. Finally, I see your hands. I see your hands. We got Wally. It's kind of being blocked by the YouTube chat, but also the legendary book. Do you know the lore behind this, Gold, Silver, Copper? This book.
PHP.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is it? What's the lore?
So this book has been around for a while in my live streams. Like, it was in the background, but we separated ways. But now it's back. So now it's a part of my identity. Like, I cannot leave it. You know, like some people still comment about where's the PHP book. So guys, I brought it back for you. I went to Turkey, just picked it up and left. And yeah, that was it. So I brought it back for you guys. I hope you guys are happy.
Thank you for sharing that little piece of history.
Absolutely. What about Knuckles? Oh man, okay, I need to go back again, pick up Knuckles and come back. Okay, that's another lore. Oh my god. Okay, now I gotta book my flight. Anyway, so what are we cooking today? What are we gonna do? Do you want to share a little bit of our plans?
Well, from what I could understand, we were going to discuss creating a terminal multiplexer, perhaps.
There's a lot of new tools and new AI related stuff coming out. So the other day I was talking with our Fox friend over here, and I was like, dude, maybe we should talk about this, you know, maybe we should experiment, maybe we should vibe code it. So that's the idea. And maybe I could start by showing some of those projects. Who wrote that PHP book? It's confidential information, not me. But yeah, what do you think? Like, should I just go ahead and try some of these things that I mentioned?
Yeah, I think it would be good if we could look at all the terminal multiplexers that have been coming out and have a discussion about them. I took down some notes about what I think could probably make a pretty good terminal multiplexer, but I think it would be good to go through each one and discuss them in detail.
Do you have a good starting point?
Well, I see you're on peer-to-peer mux right now.
Yeah.
I think that's a fine start that we could discuss.
So, just to give you guys an idea, what is a terminal multiplexer is, it has a very cool name, first of all. And I remember just seeing like these things like tmux and zellige, and I think that was GNU Screen, right? And
Yes.
I was thinking to myself, like, what are these like cool sounding things? And they basically do like these split views in the terminal that makes you able to work more efficiently. I don't know how else we could explain it, to be honest, but it's basically for having multiple terminal shells or sessions or windows or panes, and it just makes you more, in a way, more productive, because you can work in a single terminal window and just have tabs. You know, I'm using zellige right now. I can just split this, have like a lot of tabs, and yeah, that's how I usually work. But let me ask you, like, how do you use multiplexers these days? And was that explanation correct, or anything you want to add?
Yeah, I think that was a pretty good explanation. The way I use a terminal multiplexer is like pretty basic. I just also use zellige, and I just have like 10 tabs open, and each tab is the terminal that I'm working in. It's either to like, you know, I'm in a directory of a project just for launching it, or I have a coding agent open in it. The other useful thing is the session persistence. That's kind of the most useful thing for me. So if you have like, you know, 10 tabs open for terminals, and then you have to restart your computer, you don't want to have to reopen all 10 terminals. So you can just relaunch the terminal session and you're back into it. Also, if you're like SSHing into your home computer or something like that is using a terminal multiplexer, then you can join the same session and then use it from you know, your other computer or even your phone if you're using something like Termux. So yeah, you know, I actually prefer like using a terminal and just like having 10 terminals open if I can, but the sessions are really what makes a terminal multiplexer for me, the persistent sessions.
In zellige, there is, I don't have the usual zellige menu, but I'll try to launch it 1 second. In zellige, there is like some key bindings that you can just detach and then attach to the session. So let me try to layouts default. Okay, that didn't work. What did I do wrong? I just wanted to show the default default Zellige layout. 1 second. I don't have a... Do I have it here? No. Okay, maybe giant rat could be... Okay, Zellige. There you go. So I'm right now in a remote server, and I can go ahead and do like session and then detach, and then I can run, like I can just quit this server, and then when I go back and then do Zellige attach and then diligent rustation, and then I'm back. So that's basically the persistency behind the multiplexers. So keeping all those things in mind, I sent you Xcali draw link, by the way,
Okay.
just to sketch things. So terminal multiplexer, I'll start making some notes here. Terminal multiplexer, right? So what is the problem that we are trying to solve? What are you doing? Nice. That looks like a rat, by the way. I'm not sure if you...
I'm a really bad artist. It is supposed to be a rat.
I think you did a great job, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's...
Okay.
Can we get W's in the chat for this rat? This is gonna be the thumbnail. So, okay. There are a lot of multiplexers that are coming out, and what is the problem that we are trying to solve, or what are they trying to solve here? Why do we have so many multiplexers?
So I think one of the interesting things is, well, we saw a herder the other day. So they're very much like AI focused. So, a lot of people who maybe previously weren't using the terminal all that much are now using the terminal a lot. And so you have like 6 Claude code sessions, or you have a Claude, a Pi, and a Codex all at once. So people have lots of agents running mostly in the terminal, and so you want to switch through them easily, and a multiplexer is probably the best way to do that, unless you're using some sort of GUI app, but those aren't the best yet. And also, we're rats, we don't use GUIs.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I think so. Yeah, like, what is the problem we're trying to solve? Like an easy access to terminals remotely as well, kind of. I feel like that's a big thing, is like peer-to-peer mux is really focused on the peer-to-peer aspect so that you can remotely work. And it's something I myself, when I made Co, which is another app, but if you're running a bunch of agents on your computer, you maybe want to, if you're someone who travels to events a lot, you want to be traveling and then be able to easily connect to your remote terminal session and control it from there. Or a lot of us with coding agents, we're just waiting for them to do stuff, and it can take hours. So you might want to connect through your phone even, and you're going outside touching grass, and then you check every 20 minutes, and then once it's done, you just send it a few commands, and then you're good to go. So yeah, that's kind of what I have to say for now.
I'm wondering what your tool Co is doing exactly. Is it some kind of a gateway to connect different sessions through SSH somehow?
It's not using SSH. It's the auth is like, so Co's, it's good for like a personal app. I don't know how enterprise security safety it is. Basically what it's doing is it's using IRO, which is this peer-to-peer networking library, which is really good. And it's actually what peer-to-peer Mux is using to connect sessions. So it's the way it works is it spawns like a virtual terminal or like a PTY session on the host computer, and then you can serve it, and then you can just connect to it. Like, it's basically SSH, just not as, just a lot more minimal. And also the point is that it's for like working from your phone, so kind of like not on the best network connection. So it has things built in that allow automatic reconnection, input prediction, and stuff like that. Because one of the issues with SSH is that if you've ever used it from a mobile network, is you get disconnected all the time. It's really annoying.
Okay, so so you built a service that connects. You can serve some. You can have a server on your computer, and you can connect to it from your phone using Co. And this is like a custom implementation for authentication and handling the connection, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the easiest way of thinking about it is you literally just connect to your computer. So like once you do co-connect, you're just literally in your shell, like your home computer shell.
So it's like SSH, but like it's using IRO under the hood, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So P2P Mux, you said they were using IRO, and it's basically we can try it actually. Let me check it out. I'm guessing it's just like a multiplexer that uses IRO, and it's like a remote multiplexer. Probably. I can give it a try.
So the one weird thing that I saw about peer-to-peer Mux is that they host their own server in between the like connection, kind of. So normally with IRO you get like, it's a public private key system, right? So you can dial by public key to connect to people, and it's pretty long. And so if you go to the peer-to-peer Mux documentation, I was trying to open the chat and forgot how to. Oh, here we go.
Hello, Glober. Welcome to the live stream.
So I linked it in the YouTube chat. So there's like the trust section, and so they have a section, the one server vRun, that makes like connecting more convenient. And for me, that's just kind of weird, because like you just really don't need that. Like you can just connect directly using IRO keys. Like that, cause like if we're talking about like, we're making a terminal multiplexer, this is one of the things I would do differently. I don't think, we should host an in-between server that just makes connection a bit easier, because IRO has, handles all that for you already. And you can just generate QR codes if you need to, like, it's not that difficult. And also, usually for these kinds of things, it's like your public private key are persistent, or like, they can last a long time. Because like once you like, first install the application. It can mint public-private key pair for you, and you just keep using those. It's pretty secure. So yeah, I don't, and then like you only do the connection once, right? Like, you authenticate once and then you're good to go forever. So hosting a server that does this is just a bit weird to me. That's all I have to say.
So as far as I understood, it's something like this. You have your client, which is us, and then they have their own server, and then you have the server, or let's say like this. So whenever you start hosting something, it first goes through their server, right?
Yeah. And even I would say something here. So because this is peer-to-peer, actually both are, oh God, Command Z, Control Z. I don't know how to undo.
Wait. There's a eraser tool.
So it's because it's peer-to-peer, both are clients actually. And each client can act as a server as well. So they're both, they could even say like not client, but like peer. And then one of them can play the role of a server and one plays the role of a client. But you could even have both played server and client. So you can imagine like you're in your client and you connect to your friend, but then your friend connects to you as well. So yeah.
Okay.
So that connection is direct. So with IRO, it does like a bunch of advanced networking techniques like NAT traversal and hole punching, and so the connection is direct. But when setting up the connection, it has to do like it has to do discovery. So it first goes to a relay server. Relay. It's gonna draw relay. And then that kind of tells you about the other client. And it allows you to establish the direct connection. So it goes through the relay once, establishes the connection, and after that you have a peer-to-peer direct connection. And the way peer-to-peer MUX server is doing it is the way peer-to-peer MUX is doing it is you're connecting to peer-to-peer. Oh my God.
I'll help you.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. I rarely use CaliDraw, even though I like it a lot. Yeah, so you're doing peer-to-peer MUX server to IRO relay, and then client. So it's kind of like this man in the middle that is just kind of weird because you don't really need it.
Yeah. Also, like, in terms of security, how secure is IRO connections? Because we have a server right in the middle.
Yeah. IRO connections tend to be super secure, honestly. Like, Quick. So IRO is built on top of Quick, which is like HTTP 3, I think it's called. And it's just like a super secure kind of web standard at this point. I'm not like a cryptography expert, but their encryption is pretty good. I mean, it's very good. SHA 256, I think. I mean, it's good, yeah. and also because eventually you're establishing a peer-to-peer connection. No one else is like really seeing your traffic other than like your ISP and stuff. But I mean, even then, it's like your traffic is encrypted over the wire, so they're only seeing encrypted traffic.
Yeah.
So it's encrypted end to end.
I want to give this P2P mux a try. So basically, I'll run it. There seems to be some commands, but I'll run it. So now I have this terminal session. I have an inbox. Okay.
Uh-huh. So it has a dedicated agents section as well.
Yeah, you can create new terminals, apparently. Option, control, shift. Oops, what did I... Oh, I broke everything. Yeah, it's basically Zellige, by the way.
Is it
Like
a fork of Zellige?
It seems very similar to it. Like this, these controls are super similar to Zellige. Okay, shift, focus. I couldn't figure out how to switch, but at least you can click here. Okay, now I have these terminals, right? So what do? Share. Do I want to share this on live stream though?
Probably not. I don't think you want to give people full access to your terminal.
Okay, I'll just spin up a Docker container. Maybe some Arch Linux container. Probably that's gonna be safe, right? Probably.
For sure.
We never know. Man, you don't have these problems in Temple OS.
That's true.
Actually, like, let me just do it on Giant Rat.
Multiplexer.
I'm putting Sermons on risk now. I'm glad that he's not watching the live stream. Oh my god.
Dude, you're hacking his server.
It's fine, it's fine. It's a little experiment. Okay.
Cybersecurity is my passion.
Okay. What? Oh, sudo maybe? Okay, if you escape this container, you will have sudo rights probably. That's amazing. Please don't hack me. Oh, I haven't. Okay, run IT. Oh.
I want to say that, like, I feel like the sort of remote connection stuff, like, we really have to be careful about the security there. That's kind of why I think having just Iros, like, the only solution is probably good. Because I know Zellige has, like, their own web server thing, kind of, that, like, allows you to connect to a session through the browser. And I've seen, like, Claude Code has, like, this remote control functionality that they now enable by default, which allows anyone to connect to your server, to your terminal session, which is just so sketchy, right? It's like, and then it, like, publishes it on the internet. And then I was, like, working on it once. I didn't realize I had RC enabled, which is the remote connection. And then it opened a PR and it just linked the remote connection in the PR body, which is just like, are you trying to get me hacked? Like, What are you doing? So I mean, of course after that I disabled it completely, but it was just insane that it, like who signed off on that?
Yeah. Hello, welcome to the live stream. So now I have double plexer. I am running a Docker container inside of a remote server, and I will share this. Do you have P2P Mux installer already? Probably
No,
not.
here I'll install it.
Okay, there you go. Expires in 6. Anyone who runs it gets a full shell here. Oh my god.
Here, let me just curl sudo.
Am I hacked already? What the hell? Kill.
All right, I have
I'll actually
Mux installed.
share it off the camera. Okay, there you go. I'll send you this thing. Okay. I hope they change the IDs. Okay, did anything happen?
Yeah, I think I'm in.
Do something. Oh, we have Mac.
Yeah, that's me. It's not letting me type, really.
Oh, do I need to make it like writable somehow?
Maybe.
Can I
Maybe it doesn't.
Can I start a new session on your PC?
Oh wait, I'm
machine.
typing.
You typing? Let's go. So that's, I guess, P2P Mux, and everything goes through their server. Cat? What do you mean, man? What? Cat? Really? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, I cannot type now. I don't know what happened.
You can't type. Oh, okay. It's my computer now. All right. Sudo rm.
No.
rf.
No.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm not gonna send that.
Okay, that's cool. Singapore. So that we are connecting to a server in Singapore.
Maybe, or maybe that's just like
Just a name.
they're
maybe?
sort of naming, yeah, like session naming.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I cannot start
You
new
got Pi
sessions on.
running? Or no, I got Pi running.
Okay, so that's P2P Mux, I guess. Let's move on. Kill.
Yep.
All right, so the next one that I want to just talk about with you is Herder. Have you tried it already?
Yeah, I have.
What do you think?
There were a few things I liked about it. In particular, I kind of liked its control scheme that like you had to do the prefix first, because I mean, I'm just kind of like lazy with setting stuff up, so I still use the default Zellige config, but having like the alt arrow messes up typing. Like, you can't alt back when you're writing, which kind of just sucks. Also,
Yeah.
launching peer-to-peer mux killed my Zellige for some reason, which is kind of annoying. So maybe, I don't know.
So for me, this looks like another multiplexer that has different controls, and maybe it's a bit like specialized for AI stuff, but I'm not sure. Like, what's really different here from Zellige or the other ones?
So give me a second because running peer-to-peer mux, I get the feeling that peer-to-peer mux or something, if it is based on Zellage, then their servers conflicted and killed my Zellage session, so I have to reopen everything. It
Oh
actually
no.
even killed my streaming thing. So
Oh
give
no.
me a second.
I'll actually check. I'm curious.
I've been frozen for a bit.
So Zellage. I'll just read the chat. I think that the sorter is just another new thing that comes pre-config built in. Yeah. What do you guys use in terms of multiplexers, guys in the chat?
Peer-to-peer mux, not even once.
That happened to me while trying out. What was this music program that I tried? Glober. What was the name of it? I tried this like DAW, and then it killed my keyboard. And then I had to hard reset my computer. Just Tmux. Can you repeat? The music program that I tried, what was the name? I forgot. Bitwig, yeah, Bitwig. That killed my whole setup, man. It was problematic. It was problematic. It seems like you're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Do something with your hands. Okay, you're so back. Yeah, vibe suffering.
Here we go. Okay. This is acceptable.
If you want to start Rust today, where's the rest of the message, man? Okay, what will you recommend to a newbie? Learn Ratatouille.
Real. I mean, I agree. Like, I think when you're first learning a programming language, you kind of want to just work in the terminal. Like, you don't want to make anything like with a GUI because that's like so difficult. So, first like some simple CLI applications, and then when you want to get fancy, start using Ratatouille. Yeah, it's a good start, and then you can do so much. So back to Herder.
Yeah. I wanted to just know about your thoughts on like how is this different from other multiplexers.
I mean, I'm not super familiar with it. That's and so when I use it, it just has like an agents tab, right? I guess you can look at this. I should have probably looked at it more. Here, let me open up that.
I mean, to me it seems like just another multiplexer, to be honest.
Yeah, see, this is one of the things where it's like it's kind of hard to tell the difference because, I mean, there's only so much a multiplexer can actually do. It says it integrates with a bunch of coding agents, but I'm not really sure how it integrates with them. Um, we saw previously that in peer-to-peer mux, it had like an inbox systems for agents to communicate through or something like that. Um, I think that's so. There's like I've heard people talk about this. I haven't done it myself, but some people, the way they do sub agents is they give one agent access to a multiplexer like tmux or something, and then they have that agent spawn a bunch of like Claude Code sessions, and then it controls them. So it's kind of like doing sub agents through a multiplexer. And I guess like this sort of inbox system is to make it easier for those sub agents to communicate. Um, but I'm not sure how well it's implemented or how actually useful it is.
I'm not sure if that's even a feature, to be honest, because I haven't seen something like that. I'll just ask Codex. You've seen people use this approach with anything, like with any special tool, or they just like say to the agent that, you know, spawn these like new sessions in a multiplexer or something.
Yeah, it was like pretty briefly, just like hearing about it. From what I heard, it was like just like very simple, just having it use tmux. But yeah, I'm not familiar. I haven't done it myself. It's just something I've heard about.
Is there a name for this thing? I will just ask Codex if it exists here, but I don't know how to describe it.
It's like so I think the thing you're trying to ask it is like about the agent inbox that allows agents to communicate when they're in a multiplexer. I think that's how
inbox.
peer-to-peer mux had it set up.
I think this this tool has like a better user experience compared to the other like multiplexers, and it's basically yeah, that's probably why it got some attention. That's my feeling, but I'm not sure.
Peer-to-peer mux has only like 5 stars on GitHub.
Yeah, I haven't shared it around. Will do. Between sub-agents, you can directly use agent to agent. You don't really
Yeah, so that's
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure. Oh, I was gonna say A2A is like a protocol that you have to implement. So, not all agents properly implemented. So.
Yeah. So, okay, I have an idea about these things. So what do you like have in mind as a ideal multiplexer? Let's talk about that.
Sure. So, I don't think, at least like for now, that we should have like some sort of crazy AI agent inbox, whatever. Let me open up my notes because I had notes.
You're prepared for this, man.
I did, but then peer-to-peer mux freaking crashed my Zellage.
Oh no.
Okay.
Did you say
Okay,
that
but
anywhere?
here we are. No, we're back.
Okay.
Yeah, I saved it. We're back. Okay, so yeah, I'll just kind of read my notes to you. So I think it should take up minimal space. If you kind of look at like Herder, it has like this whole like sidebar thing, which I guess you could probably like close and stuff, but I don't really like it. Zellage by default, like it like takes up 2 rows at the top, rows on the sides, and like 2 rows on the bottom. I know you can configure that, but I kind of hate configuring things, I'll be honest. Like, I just want the best setup out of the box. So that's another point, is that it has to have like proper defaults and just like really good defaults. If it has peer-to-peer or like remote capability, then it should be only peer-to-peer through pure IRO. You shouldn't put anything in the middle. You shouldn't have like a web server that allows you to access it from like a website or anything like that, because that is a security nightmare. It should have good key bindings that don't interfere with anything by default. So the Zellage key bindings are comfy, but they interfere with a lot of other applications. I think Herder has kind of good key bindings where it uses a prefix system, so it doesn't interfere with anything. So Herder gets a +1 on that. Ideally, it should work like through your phone if you do with Termux. So you should be able to install it in Termux, run it on your phone, and then connect. So this is kind of like Co, where it would be kind of like a combination of Co and a multiplexer. So you can install it, because you can do just literally cargo install on an Android phone. Like, you can install cargo on Android and compile Rust code on Android. So you can just, if you can do like cargo install our multiplexer and then instantly be able to remote into your session on the desktop, like that would be sick, I think.
Yep.
It has to be like compatible with the phone screen size. So I use Zellage on my phone, and it kind of sucks. Like, a lot of it gets cut off and stuff. So it has to support phone screen sizes, like very small terminal sizes, and work properly. Then it should have like, then kind of like, so the last kind of important thing is it has to be programmatic. So I think this is kind of like the sub-agent thing. It has to, you have to be able to headlessly control the whole multiplexer, like through just running CLI commands, because that's how agents are going to be using them. So yeah. So that's kind of the most important things. The nice to have thing will be like easily nameable tabs. So just being able to easily name your tabs and sessions, but that's kind of just UX. But just have it like really obvious, right? Like, I think it should be super minimal, not have a bunch of controls. Like maybe panes. Personally, I never used the split view in Zellage. I mean, I know it's good, especially if you're like running a thing and then you have a monitor for that thing. Like, so I mean, it is good to have. What do you mean the split view?
What exactly do you mean?
You know how in Zellage you can have like you can have a tab, right? But then you can have like, you can open another tab and have both those tabs show up at the same time, like side by side.
Okay. Yeah. I never use it as well. Oh wait.
No, I think you use it all the time.
But these are panes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. Was panes, or is that like panes in your terminal, or is that Zellage?
So, this is Zellage. This is a new tab. So first tab, second tab. It's not really split view. Is it?
Well, I mean, I'm just probably using the wrong words.
Wait, let's go to Giant Rat. So Zellage, unlock. So you mean the pane or tab? Probably you mean the panes, right? So this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I use it all the time, yeah. So, okay. I agree with the...
I guess.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was just gonna say that if like beta version 1, agents don't really need panes or tabs, and also programming panes and tabs is like a bit of work. I guess what I'm saying is like it's nice to have, but not necessary for version 1.
So, minimal space in the UI. Totally agree with that. That's why I configured Zellige to just have this indicator of tabs, and that's all I have. And when I have, like, we could even steal this, to be honest, if you like it. Like, I just have the tab number, and when I press the prefix...
The camera kind of blocks it.
Oh, you see it now?
Okay, yeah, I see it now.
Yeah. So, basically, when I press the prefix key and when I enable some mode, these things like change color. So I know that it's active by just looking at the color. And then I can do like, I don't know, other stuff. But I always forget the colors. But anyways, so yeah, minimal UI is good.
Yeah, your setup looks really clean. My Zellige is pure stock.
Yeah, it takes a lot of space when you do that. Like, if you do it here, like, you don't need these borders. You don't need to know where you, like, you don't need to know, like, the key bindings, probably.
Yeah.
Other than that, proper defaults, agree with that. IRO is super interesting, so yeah, that I agree with that, but I'm curious, like, how are we gonna share the session? So is it gonna be similar to the P2P Mux thing where you press some key and then it shows you some ID, or is it just like the Zellige session thing where you can detach and attach from other machines? What do you have in mind?
I would probably do it the way I did it in Co, which is you use a whitelist system. The way that works is, so say, let's say it's just us, me and you. And I want you to connect to my server. I want you to connect to my shell so you can hack me. So the way it works is I do co-serve, right? Or, ratmux serve. Or, I mean, let's say like we're just in our, like it's a multiplexer, right? It's not like a CLI app. So we're in the multiplexer and you can press a key binding and it gives you your public key. So if you want to connect to me, I'll be like, hey, Orhun, do like Control B P and it'll show you your public key. It'll give you, like a 100-character key. You just copy paste that to me. I feel like I'm rhyming right now, but copy paste that to me. Your public key here to P2P.
Bars.
Yeah. Yeah, but you would send that, and then I would add that to my whitelist. So you can think of that as like, I do another key combination. It gives me like a text input where it says, hey, enter a key to allow into the whitelist. I would enter your key there, save it. And then I would generate my key, my server key, or like, just my public key and give that to you. And after that, you can connect to it. It's more steps, but it's a lot more secure. And it's kind of like the proper way. Like in terms of like connecting in a peer-to-peer secure way like this is like the steps that you basically always have to go through if you want security. Anything you do that like makes that quote unquote easier is usually comes the security trade-off. And it's honestly not that bad because you can also use QR codes if you really want to, but like they're not that necessary. because you can just copy paste keys to your friend.
So I saw something like that on Herder. I wonder how they are doing it. Wait, what? It's a server running in the background. Close the lid or drop the network and the agents keep working. What? It's like Zellish here, okay. It's not actually session sharing.
Or maybe it is. Who knows?
I can try. Order. It's already running. I don't remember running it. It's kind of annoying. Okay.
I think it's like after you run it once, it just has the server running forever.
It's not good user experience, I would say. I hate when apps do that. Okay, so you said this is like the most secure way. Like what's the less secure but easier way of doing this? Just have a link or something?
Yeah, so if you so if you don't use a whitelist, right? That means anyone with the link can connect, which is horrible. So it's like, so the easier solution is you don't have a whitelist, you just generate a key and anyone can connect to that key. The issue there is that like you always kind of broadcast your public key, like whenever you're using any sort of service like this. So if you broadcast your key and there's like an adversary who's just scanning the network at all times for anyone who launches a key, and then they're trying to join, which is like, it's not an attack that is probably going on, but it has potential of happening. Then they could just join your server randomly, or if you generate a key and you accidentally leak it, like say like we're doing this stream right now and you wanted me to join your session, but then you accidentally leak it without knowing, anyone could join, right? Whereas like if we're using a whitelist system, like you could leak your public key and it's fine because you didn't authenticate anyone except me.
Yeah. Yeah, I also see it similar to the P2P mux situation that we just had. If I share like the ID once, I'm cooked, right? Anyone could join, and it's the same. Like I don't know if you were there in that live stream, but I used Teammate, which is down right now. It's just kind of interesting. So basically, you do you know Teammate?
No, I do not.
So basically, it's a terminal sharing thing that is quite old at this point, but it's one of those like standard things that people know it for a while, right? Let's put it that way.
Yeah, 11 years ago, written in C.
Yeah, so basically you run it and then it gives you a ID similar to P2P mux, and I did that on live stream and I didn't realize there's like whenever you run it, it just gives you two IDs. One of them is read only and the other one is like full access. So I accidentally run it and then it showed my ID and then I had to kill that session. So it's basically similar to that situation where when you don't have the key or when you don't have a strong mechanism to connect, you can be cooked really easily. And more like modern alternative to Teammate is, someone said SSHX, which is like basically the same thing. But yeah, in Rust, of course. And then yeah, it's basically running. Like it has the same mechanism as far as I understood. So yeah, like these are like terminal sharing solutions, but we're talking about actual multiplexers, I guess.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think they're very similar because if you look at Teammate, it says it's a fork of Tmux.
Hmm.
So I think it is a multiplexer as well. So I guess they were really ahead of their time, you know. Right now, everyone's doing a peer-to-peer multiplexers, and Teammate was doing it 12 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of funny.
But yeah, in terms of security, it's like a different landscape, right? Because you know, back then, like who's gonna hack your Teammate session 13 years ago, right? Like, not many people. Whereas now we have like AI rogue agents trying to hack everyone. You probably want to care a bit more about security.
Yeah, I think this way of whitelisting and public key mechanism makes sense here. And I'm a bit stuck on the part where do we want to have like full multiplexer features such as the panes and the tabs and like moving tabs around and like basically have this like workspace feeling where you could split the terminal and do things, or what do you have in mind? Because I usually only use the panes and okay, let me actually show you the panes in Tmux, Zellige, and also tabs, and occasionally I do the floating one, which is this one. So that's basically my needs. But what do you have in mind?
I think it would be nice to have eventually. I think there's even like a Ratatouille library that kind of provides that functionality for you. But I don't. I think that like for like version 1, it's not necessary to focus on. Like I think for version 1, the only thing you really need is like tabs and then like sessions, and that's it. I get that gets you like 90% of the way, and then maybe like, yeah, I mean basically like anything after that is you start getting into like the layout complexity stuff. Like, okay, you know, you split the, you know, you make one pane and they're side by side. Then you make another pane. Is that going to be horizontally above the right one, or is it going to be vertically blah blah blah? It's like, you know, you have to start doing a bunch of design stuff.
Yeah. I'm thinking what else we can do. Like, I'm trying to like think outside of the box, because right now what we have is basically a better UX and better like security, but like more secure version of what we have out there. If we built this thing, what else we could do? Like what would be a really like new feature that we could add to this? What do we need to do in the terminal? Spinning rats, we already have that.
Yeah, we already have spinning rats. There's nowhere to go after that. It's kind of like, it's just peak and it's it. It's like, that's it. We're done. We can go home now.
How about we somehow natively support Ratatouille apps?
What do you mean?
I actually don't know what I mean. I'm just throwing out ideas there, but like I had one idea where I want to be able to easily run TUIs without like actually installing them.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Like,
Go ahead.
Where it's like you SSH in and it's like a bunch of them installed already.
Yeah, something like that. I know Zelish has a WebAssembly plugin system. Have you ever used it?
No, but I remember seeing it. No, creator of Zellage is in the Grindhouse, and I think he was like showcasing like a Ratatouille renderer that like worked in Zellage through Wasm. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm thinking like if that would be useful here. Probably not though.
Like a plugin system. It's like, what kind of plugins would you write for a terminal multiplexer?
It's a good question. We can take a look at further for that because they have plugins.
Do they?
Yeah, they have sidebar, mobile relay, and Vim.
Oh, I see.
Also,
Okay.
like
Okay.
it's like very similar to Zelish plugins because there's an awesome Zelish repository where you could see the plugins there. I'm using a plugin for this bottom like bar, status bar thing, and yeah, I mean if you look at it, it's mostly like UX things. Pane picker, session management, status bar, UI, search, utilities.
I see, yeah. I feel like some of those are kind of cool, like the one you have installed, whereas other ones seem like they should just be CLI apps that you run.
Yeah.
Like the Zellage nvim. It's like, why don't you just run nvim? Unless I'm missing something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also struggling a bit to justify a plugin system for a multiplexer because I never like needed it, to be honest. Like I don't know.
Yeah, like a lot of these just look like they could be normal CLI apps. One of those is just dot files. It's not even a plugin. Like a file viewer. Like, why don't you just run file viewer?
So what is this? Easy clickable TUI to view a single GitHub issue or PR. Oh wait, this is not even a plugin. This is just the TUI. Wait, this is just the TUI. Why is it listed as a plugin?
Dude, I have no idea.
Well, this is what I mean. Like, we have a really nice collection of TUIs. Like, the Ratatouille ecosystem is just full of good things, and it's kind of hard to find them and also install them because every project is just doing their own thing. And like, how are you gonna discover these tools, right? So what I had in mind was have this marketplace TUI where you could search and install, like, or easily launch these things and just try them out. So we could maybe combine that idea with this project where you have a multiplexer that can run Ratatouille apps as built-in somehow.
I see where you're going with that, but I'll have to push back. Using AI speech here. I think, a lot of Reddit 2 apps, like, they do a lot of different things. Like, some of them hook into, like, a lot of system libraries. Some of them are Linux only, some of them are Mac only. I don't know if there's any Windows only Reddit 2 apps, but there could be. And they also like take control of the UI in different ways. So I feel like this, like, merging it with a multiplexer might not be the thing, because it's like it's kind of like what we were saying. It's like, why, you want to keep things separate as much as possible. It's like, does a multiplexer really need a plugin system? Like, we were seeing that there's a bunch of cool TUI apps that, if you have a multiplexer and you have a bunch of TUI apps running in it, like, it looks really cool. But you don't need those TUI apps to be like part of the multiplexer. You just need them to run in a terminal in the multiplexer.
Yeah. How about this multiplexer gives a specific interface to these TUI apps? Somehow it communicates with them so that you could integrate those programmatically inside the shell somehow.
What do you mean?
For example, take a look at this one, Rain Frog.
You're looking at it.
So, okay, I'm just talking while I'm thinking here. If we somehow give an interface to control this TUI from the multiplexer, it could mean that you can run a agent and it could do things for you in the TUI, but that's probably not useful. I'm just brainstorming.
So I think something interesting you said there is giving the agent like the ability to control the multiplexer, and like use the app. And I think, like, I'll still push back. Like, I don't know if we should like integrate it straight into the multiplexer, but what that makes me think is like we should provide a way for agents to like programmatically not just manage the multiplexer session, but also like actually like control it the way a human would, like move cursor, add a key input, stuff like that, so that they can use TUI apps easily. I think that, like, yeah, you should write that down as like, I don't know how you would say that, but like expose like human controls to agents, like move cursor, input keys.
Yeah. Can we do that now with any of the existing tools? I don't think so. Well, there was one tool that I used back in the day for sending key presses to CLI. I'll find it 1 second. I should have it here.
I feel like you probably can. I feel like you have to be able to, right? Like, but I mean, I'm not sure. Yeah,
I did something like that. That could be useful
automated
for
testing of
yeah,
TUIs.
absolutely. I forget its name. What's the tool for sending key input X11 tool, let's say, to the shell. XDO tool, yeah, this is what I meant. So basically, you can send any key by running this CLI tool. Like you can just say this or ls, or well, you know.
Yeah. So Zellage.
Mm-hmm.
I was like doing some research. So Zellage has like a headless mode where you can do like where you can write directly characters or bytes, or you can do like move focus down. You can even dump all the screen information. So I think this is kind of exactly what we're talking about. So it seems like Tmux and Zellage do support this already. But this would be exactly like how you would use an agent with them. Is like have the agent like write characters and bytes and then dump the screen and send the screen to the agent so that it can see what it's looking at.
Someone said something similar to that. Medlingo, they said, Herder watches the agent output and knows what it looks like when they are working and done. It also has CLI to open to, okay, send input and read output skills for agents to do all that. It will display those statuses in the sidebar. So I think what I want to do here is let the agent control the TUI while you're seeing it. So for example, take a look at Binsider. You need to know a bunch of things to reverse engineer some binary, let's say, and you need to like know all the key bindings to this to be able to use it. But if you give the agent all the necessary info, it could just do it for you, and then you'll see the output real time. One interesting fact, this is not public, like this is not being shared around yet, but recently we were experimenting with the Rust rover debugger, and one of the developers, he gave the debugger to an agent, and you could see the agent controlling the debugger and just doing things in the UI to debug the code. Just, you know, like automatically stepping into the code, stepping over and tracking and so on. So basically more like a visual thing, like visual control for the agent, you know?
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I could totally see that with the TUI, where it's like you can open like a text thing like while you're using the TUI, and then you can send a command to an agent, and then it will just take control over your terminal and use the TUI for you. I think that'd be sick.
Do you think it belongs to the multiplexer? Does it make sense to you?
I'm trying to think if that belongs in the multiplexer or the terminal. But I think it could work in the multiplexer. I think it could work. I think it could work in either one. But I think a multiplexer is kind of like a better place for it even.
Yeah, because if you were to do it in the terminal, you basically need to write a terminal to do that.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have the multiplexer, you could just run it in any terminal and it would just work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we could even like I don't know how it would work in terms of like technical side, like in like low level. We could probably like take all the terminal cells, a snapshot of what's visible in the TUI, and give it to the agent, and then kind of do that continuously and make it send key bindings to the TUI, and then it would just control the thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's exactly how you do it.
Yeah, I've let agents use Playwright CLI to do that with a debug browser. Why not use Tmux? Can Tmux do that? I don't know. But yeah,
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
Tmux can do the thing where it's like where you're writing bytes and then you're dumping the screen, but it doesn't have like the agent integration that we're talking about.
Yeah. I really like the last point here. Like, I think this is pretty good. I haven't seen any like multiplexer do this yet. Like live control of the TUI or anything like it, where you could actually see it.
Yeah. Do you think we should write this from scratch, or we should just fork Zellige? Because I feel like we should probably fork Zellige for this.
Do you mean for the UI stuff, like the panes and tabs? Or what for what exactly?
So, if we're making our own terminal multiplexer, right? It's like there's like under the hood, there's like PTY management and like session management and stuff that we would have to write from scratch. Or AI would write from scratch, but Zellige is already like a well-tested base that has like if you look at our list, right? Zellige has like half of that already, kind of. I mean, a lot of it, like for example, the minimal space and best setup out of the box. Like, what if it's just your config, right? Because I mean, I really like the look of your Zellige config and setup. So, like, if we fork Zellige, but we just change the default config, well, then we have the minimal space and the best setup out of the box, right? Then we bolt on IRO whitelist thing onto it. We could probably just literally like, take the source code of Co and like kind of Frankenstein it with Zellige, and like that could. I feel like an agent could do that. Good key bindings. That's doable. I bet your key bindings are probably all right. Work through your phone. I think Zellige already works on Android. If not, then you could fix that. Like a lot of that stuff, like, would probably just require a little bit of tweaking of the Zellige source code to make work. And then the thing that we would actually focus on would be like the peer-to-peer and like the agentic aspects.
Yeah. So we're basically making a peer-to-peer agentic and better UX Zellige.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, that sounds good. Have you ever worked with the Zellige codebase?
No, how about you?
I'm trying to remember. I'll check my branches. I did. But God knows when. Let me check. 2023.
Wow.
But it's like just a small change.
Yeah, so Zellige already has remote session access. Here, I'll link it in the chat. So you can connect the sessions through the web client. It's over HTTPS. Yeah, paid read-only tokens. Yeah, I think it would be like for our fork, what we would do is we would gut the remote session access and replace it with IRO.
I forgot to. Yeah. Go ahead.
I wasn't really gonna say anything.
Yeah, I think like what I have in mind is just fork Zellige, remove all the unnecessary stuff, change the remote session access to IRO, and yeah, we'll see where it goes from there, probably.
Yes, sir.
Do you have enough tokens to cook this?
I'm starting to run pretty low these days. I'm on 3 max subscriptions, and they all get maxed out pretty much. But you know, I could add it to the list.
I could maybe help you out with that. We'll talk off this stream.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have any name suggestions for this? Or maybe we could ask the chat. Any like name suggestions for a multiplexer? Rat, Mux, Zellige, Ratish, Rat. Maybe we should have Fox this time.
Foxmux.
Foxmux.
Or you write it Fox, like F-U-X.
Oh. Fox.
What the hell? Hitachi Energy.
Yeah, maybe.
Yo, dude, I'm gonna save it right now.
Do it. It's a bit problematic while you're describing, like you're talking about it in public. You say, hey, I built a terminal multiplexer called Fox. Fox. How do you even pronounce it?
Fox. Yeah, it's a bit tongue-in-cheek.
That's cool. I like this project.
Thank you. I like it too.
I like your...
Want me to talk?
Hmm?
No, go ahead. The rat.
I was gonna say thank you for your contribution, like handwritten contribution to the Excalibur draw. It's quite nice.
Of course. I am an artist.
I can see that.
Graphics design is my passion.
Amazing. Hello, welcome to the live stream.
I think Great.io Fox is it's live.
Hell yeah.
Dude, you know those 3-character Great.io names? They're hard to get by.
Yeah.
They're hard to get.
There's no Fox package. Oh no, GitHub is taken.
Like for an organization, it's this guy. Bro, fuck, who is this guy?
I don't know.
Patrick.
Apology. Let's check the Arch. Not Arch. Like the whole like packaging ecosystem. There's no Fox package. You're lucky. You're lucky we can take this. Terminal
Xbox.
multiplexer. Okay, I want to just search for the latest ones. Can Codex do that? Probably. Search for the newest terminal multiplexers. What are you doing? You're yawning. We can
I'm
see.
yawning.
We can see you move your hands. That's so impressive. I don't know how you did that setup, man. I should do the same, but with a rat model.
This is what it looks like when I drink water.
Oh my god, that's so realistic. Have you seen what was the super logical?
Super logical. Is that a movie?
Sounds like a movie, but it's a multiplexer.
Oh. Oh, this is the ghosty one.
Yeah.
This is the ghosty guy. Yeah. I think I heard about it. I feel like this was kind of what started a lot of the multiplexer hype recently, where it was like, I don't know, for some reason these guys started making a multiplexer, and then people started talking about multiplexers a lot.
Yeah. Okay, we have a list. Oh my god. Zmux.
Yeah, we can just steal any of the good ideas from the super logical if we want to.
The problem is they're not like there's nothing yet. They just talk about what they're doing and there's no like, I don't know, maybe we could steal, but still.
There's nothing to steal.
Yeah. What is this? Cross-platform terminal. Man, this is like what?
This is how it looks to have a 300 IQ.
Fucks. What is this? It's kind of similar to our name.
Oh god.
And also, it's kind of funny that like they are all in Rust. Probably uses Ratatouille too. Let's check. Yeah. Oh, live demo.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's kind of broken.
The render is okay.
Built for agents, of course. Okay.
Is your
Yeah.
Zellage config public?
I think so, yeah. One sec. Oh, this seems quite popular. 2.6K. It's Rust again. Oh my god, what? One second. Mini Zellage. Wait, is this a library? We could maybe steal this.
Maybe. I mean, I would want to read into it more.
Seems a bit half cooked, to be honest. So I wouldn't steal it. They have a Ratatouille backend though. That's kind of cool.
They have SDKs for Python and TypeScript.
So
Which is just kind of weird to me.
I have my config here.
Cool.
I'll send it to the chat. There's so many of these, man.
Yeah,
Oh
I think
God.
like one of the things here is like these like multiplexers that are coming out that are like quote unquote AI native. Like I feel like a lot of the like the AI native part is just like bolted on. Like it's like you don't really need an agent inbox in your multiplexer, I think. Like you need just like a message channel or something. Like I don't know, like that could also just be like a CLI tool or something, like a server that runs on your computer that agents can talk through. Like it doesn't have to be part of your multiplexer. Like, I feel like the best like AI agent things you could do for a multiplexer is just giving it the ability to control the multiplexer as much as a human can, and like that's all you really need. And I feel like Zellage is probably like 99 if not 100% there already.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Totally agree with that. There's this one, which is this a GUI app? It's a GPU
Like,
rendered terminals.
I feel like that's literally just a terminal.
Nope. Seems a bit bloated. Sorry, but nope. Just need a message bus to communicate sub-agents, and multiplexer should use that bus as a transport layer. Yeah, that's it.
Exactly.
Emacs.
Sounds like Emacs.
Yeah, some people will get PTSD from this.
Or nostalgia.
Hopefully nostalgia. Yeah, totally wipe coded.
As everything is nowadays.
Yeah. The original Windows terminal multiplexer for AI agents. It's TypeScript. Nope. Okay, Zig. Scrolling terminal multiplexer that tracks your AI coding agents. Scrolling terminal multiplexer. This looks like a GUI to me. What do you think?
It is a GUI,
Yeah,
right?
right. GTK4.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I think all of these are like built on top of Ghosty or something, because I know like Ghosty has yeah, live Ghosty. Yeah, so these are basically all terminal emulators that are built on top of Ghosty, and then they just offer like tabs in Windows and some AI integration. And again, it's like, so okay, it monitors AI agents to see if they're done or not. I'm pretty sure that you can do that outside of your multiplexer again.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that has to be part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do one more check real quick to see if there's anything new. Terminal vibe. Electron desktop. No. Okay.
Electron desktop terminal is like nightmare fuel.
Rust client server and webmux. Interesting. That sounds interesting.
Also, okay, here. Actually, I remembered what I was gonna say a bit earlier. I do think there is value in like a terminal and a multiplexer in one. And I know, like, so one of the things is like if you've ever used like Zellage or something like that, like it kind of degrades performance because like it kind of has to go through another layer. So if you have like a Ratatouille like render stress test, like the colors RGB example, it almost always runs like significantly slower inside of Zellage than if you were just running it like in pure Alacrity or something like that.
Yeah.
So I think there could actually, be a lot of value in combining the terminal and the multiplexer into one thing. Also, like Kitty image protocol and stuff like that. Like usually, I don't know the status of it right now, but generally multiplexers are not good at supporting image protocols or just any weird protocols. So it could make sense to not create just like a multiplexing, like TUI app, but actually integrate it into the terminal. Like I think there is like a lot of value there. And like I remember like when we were talking a few days ago when I was telling you about my like schizo idea a bit, that's kind of what it was, where it's like, if you want the easiest setup for like your phone, right? Like installing Termux is kind of annoying. It's just, a step that you have to do that you probably don't want to. If you could have like a Android app that is like a terminal emulator with a multiplexer together that has this whole remote workflow system, and you're running it like on your PC as well, and you can connect it. Like I think that could be good, right? It's like, you have you have Fox on your PC, then you install the Fox app on your Android, and you can just instantly connect to your PC like that. I think there could be something there, like, but yeah, at that point you're not really making a multiplexer exactly, like you're making a terminal emulator, and at that point, Zellage becomes not exactly what we want.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure if installing an app would be better in that case. I want something like really lightweight, so if it works on a small screen, like without breaking, and if you could just run it through Termux or something like that, that would be the simplest way, I think. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just
it was more of a train of thought than anything.
yeah, we could just experiment with the version 0.1 with the simplest thing possible, and then just see where it goes from there, probably.
I mean, what if you just what if you make Ratty compile to Android, and so you can use Ratty on your phone, and then you use Fox as a multiplexer on it.
It could be so fun to just use the touch screen to rotate the terminal and stuff like that, bro.
Dude, exactly. Pinch to zoom the Mobius strip.
You know, I could probably... Wait. I have this ThinkPad, which is a touchscreen. So I'll try to do that now, live. Wait.
All right, let's do it. Live demo. Live impromptu demo.
So Ratty. I'll switch to the bigger screen. Sorry. That was my laptop cooler. I don't know why Ratty is so slow on this, but... Okay, Mobius strip.
Dude, look, I'm petting the rat.
Nope.
Nice. I like it. I like the Mobius strip. It's what's going on? Why aren't you? Why is it? Oh, okay. Bevy has
What?
The touch controls are like a different input mode that you have to enable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I do that really quickly now?
I think it's like a source code level change, probably.
Okay, let me try to cook it real quick. Is it like something easy or no?
It could be pretty easy. Like, just ask the agent, be like, add touch support to Ratty, so that I can rotate it with my laptop touchscreen, and it should be able to do it.
Okay. Pre-cooking live. Cooking live.
Let's go.
It's working.
I want to say that the Ratatouille sign behind you just looks so clean.
I can boost it up a little bit for you.
I'm saying it looks good. No, it looks really good. Oh, flashbang.
I want to like put it on the wall properly, but I think I'm not allowed to damage the wall in this apartment. It's still working, what the hell? Oh my god, okay. Codex. I'll just let it cook. Maybe I could do it on my own PC here. Any questions from the chat? We will have a session with the author of Zellage, by the way, next week.
Nice, nice. Yeah,
Tuesday.
in the Eternal Collective, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
We'll have to tune in for that one.
Why is it stuck? Like, I just see like working and that's it. What's wrong with codecs? Okay, it's working. It's actually working now. I'll just give it like 2 minutes. Bevy 0.19 touch event API. Maybe I should place it here.
And I can't believe peer-to-peer mux crashed my Zellage.
Something cursed is happening in there.
Yeah. It either crashed all my agents. I'm gonna cry.
No. That's why you should have Fox running on a remote machine.
Yeah. That's why I need Fox, so I never have to try peer-to-peer mux again.
Yeah.
If the author of peer-to-peer mux is here, I'm sorry. Actually, no, you should be sorry for killing my session, dude.
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
I meant the peer-to-peer mux author.
Oh, okay. I mean, I thought I killed it because at some point I ran exit, and maybe that, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how computers work.
It's doing something. Okay, applying some patch. It also added some tests. Let's go.
Tests are good. I love tests.
Okay. It's gonna take some time to build it. Live Rust build. Could probably read it if I zoom in a little bit. Maybe. Nope. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever.
Yeah. I'm working on the new Bevy kind of like Ratatouille backend. It should really improve Ratty build time as well eventually. I think it'll probably improve it by quite a bit.
That would be nice because it takes forever, like 600 dependencies almost. And this is a beefy machine. If I try to build Ratty now on my current machine, the live stream would die. It happened before.
Yeah, I remember that. Should rewrite Electron in Rust.
Do you mean Tauri?
True. Apparently, the founder of Zed, like one of the co-founders of it, was the creator of Electron.
Oh. By the way, I just seen this. Zellage Online.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess it's like, again, the issue here from like my perspective is it goes through their servers completely, right? So you know, I'm sure they're good guys, but I just don't trust all my terminal data going into someone else's server. Like that's kind of why I like iRogue, because it's like fully end-to-end encrypted and public and stuff.
Oh no, Fox. What is this captcha, man? What the hell?
You're
Sure.
gaming. It's like a video game. Find all.
What the hell was that?
It's like a Facebook game.
Yeah, Zellage Online. We're almost there. It's compiling Devi Vinit. Oh, by the way, there's one thing that I wanted to share. Have you seen the GUI ecosystem thing that I shared recently?
Yeah, I did.
So based on this, I built a TUI ecosystem. It's right now half cooked, but basically it looks like this. Well, wrong directory. This is a Ratzilla render using WebAssembly.
Oh, nice.
But it's a bit like, it's a bit broken.
I think I still have that draft PR that I need to finish.
I don't even remember what was that, to be honest.
Just fixes a bunch of the rendering stuff.
Okay. So yeah,
This looks kind of sick though. I see what you meant. Sorry, I was wondering if the whole website is in Ratzilla, and I was like that doesn't look like a TUI.
Yeah. Only this part.
Yeah, no, that part looks nice.
So yeah, I don't know. Does it make sense to keep building this website?
Does it make sense to build anything?
Nope. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 dependencies left. What is Bevy PBR?
Physics-based, like physical-based rendering. Some graphics thing.
Okay, it's running.
I'm impressed. I actually knew what that meant. That's like, hell yeah, I'm smart.
You are, bro. Okay. Oh my god. You see this? Guys.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. That's sick.
Holy shit. Can I zoom in?
Try like, yeah, try zooming in.
Ah, that's broken. Let me fix that.
Yeah, ask it to support like pinch, zoom, and stuff. See if you can ask it to implement a gesture for going into Mobius mode and exiting it. Like if you like swipe from like bottom left to the top right of your screen, then it goes into Mobius mode, and then if you like do it again, it like exits it or something like that. So that you can just like enter it fully from your screen.
Yes. Oh my god, this is so cool. It's totally useless, but so cool.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
It's like I should do like a VR thing with this at some point. Get a VR headset.
Yeah, I want a VR headset so bad. I mean, I could probably get one, but I do want one.
The
And
problem with yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
The problem with that is I feel like I will buy it and I will play with it for 2 days and just don't do anything else after that with it. So it's like a very like seems like a redundant expense to me. You know what I mean?
I see. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. For me, it's because I have a very specific thing that I want to do in it, which is race cars. Driving simulators with a VR headset are like insanely awesome. Like, if you get like a steering wheel and pedals and a VR headset, then it's like pretty awesome.
Yeah. I think I would just do the ratty stuff and then don't play with it after that. Just have a cool demo and that's it.
Yeah. Some people do like a movie theater where it's like you put on the headset and then it's like you're in a giant movie theater and then you can watch a movie like that.
Is it like...
But yeah, go ahead.
I feel like you could just get like motion sick from that a little bit though.
Yeah, probably takes a while to get used to. Hello, Beriozen.
How it went? We have a project idea. We'll probably cook it very soon, right?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, beware of a new multiplexer coming soon. Also, we did a really cool thing. I'll show you. We have the gesture too. Like I will try it out now. So bottom left activation area. So if I swipe, it should activate the thing. Let's try it. Thanks for...
Ich liebe AI.
Ich liebe AI.
Yeah.
Thanks to Booster for sponsoring the live stream. Booster Raspberry Yuzu Zero. Let's get it.
Yes.
It's the cheapest energy drink that I could find.
You should drink coffee and tea.
Okay,
Turkish coffee, man.
I have it actually. I have Turkish coffee now. Guys, you ready? I will actually zoom in. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. Okay, let's try it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. That's sick.
This is what I'm talking about, man. Can I disable it? No. Nice. I like it. Best terminal ever. I'll
Yeah,
try for
that's
myself.
awesome. You have to open a PR with that.
Yeah, I will do. Don't worry. You'll be able to use it. If you do, you have a touch screen.
I'm gonna make it compile for Android, and then I'll use it on my phone. How about that?
Yes, sir. Come on. Yay. That's so sick.
Jarvis, zoom in.
I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun. Computers 2026.
Terminals 2026.
Let's go. It's like that terminal from Jurassic Park. I don't know what that is. What is the terminal from Jurassic Park?
It's a real terminal that has like a really wonky like file browser and stuff.
I'll take a look. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. This thing. I like the aesthetics, to be honest. If this is the thing that you guys are talking about.
Search like a Jurassic Park file browser.
I have light team, by the way, I'm sorry in advance. Oh, this one. What the fuck?
It's like a real piece of software, actually. Like, it wasn't made for Jurassic Park. Like, it was an existing file browser that they just used.
Oh, okay. It looks cool. I mean, as long as it's old and it's like have this CRT monitor aesthetic, I'm down for it. But if you try to do that like same like UI borders and like unnecessary elements that take space, then no, in 2026 I cannot accept that. But that one looks dope, not gonna lie. All right, let's wrap this up. Anything you want to add? Anything you want to say?
No, I'm kind of good. Been talking a while. My brain is empty.
Yeah, me too. Guys, join Grindhouse is what I'm gonna say.
Yes.
Thank you for your company. I'll make you super large in case you want to say or do some gesture to the viewers. You are super visible right now.
Okay. I'm gonna hit you on the head.
It's the other hand.
Other hand, okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
There's a bit of a delay, so.
I think it works.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I'll do a dance.
Yeah, this is, wow. What a technology that we're witnessing, guys. All right, guys, take care. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's fun.